DJ AFK here. Happy Turkey Day. Looks like our screen came up. That's a good thing. That was a little delayed. Hope everyone ate well. It's a good night to play some Valheim. What better to do after turkey? Gobble gobble. Let's get to it. Alright, what we're going to do here is a Swamp Crypt run. Should be our last crypt that we have to do, maybe. I mean, if it's a really small one, that may not be the case. But, yeah, we'll figure it out. See, we're currently pretty well naked, so we can run a little faster. Looks like it is nighttime, so we need to sleep away the night, take a good turkey nap. And we have a narrated dream. Nice. What we have is we have a iron scale mail and the pants, the iron greaves, upgraded to level 3. We need that to be level 4. The mountains are being just a little bit tough. Wolves kind of suck. We do have a station for this, but we will actually have to build one where we're at. We have one more upgrade for these, one more upgrade for these, so that's 30 iron. And then I would like to get the iron mace maxed out for another 30 iron, so we need 60. Power shield is maxed. And I'm pretty sure that's all we actually need. Iron helmet's maxed as well. So with 60 iron, actually we'll need 80 with the crafting station that will be required for that, although we don't have to do that in that specific order. So where we're going is all the way up here. We will be headed from this area to this area to get the last of the iron there. But we've got quite the trip to come all the way back to here, so we will not be doing that. If we don't find 80 iron, and let's say we find like 72 or something like that, we can take the remaining iron to make 60 all the way back to here. It should only be like 20 or so, which should be fine. Make one trip. But without further ado, let's get started. One thing that we did is, well, let's walk away from this portal so it quits making noise. We had a nice base here in the woods, but we had to run through a small section of plains to get over here, and that was becoming a little bit difficult. So we made a base actually on top of one of the crypts here. And that keeps us from anything on the ground coming after us. Will not keep wraiths from coming after us, or especially abominations. We don't want abominations anywhere near this base. We do have a ladder at the very bottom because mobs cannot climb the ladder. So we just get up to the steps, good to go, and then we will put our crafting augmentation things right outside here on this ledge. And we'll put our forge right here. We do have, I did get the copper and the tin that we need, if I counted correctly. We may have to go back for a little bit more. But let's go find this dungeon. Looks like we got a skeleton over here shooting at us. Alright, make sure our inventory is pretty well empty, because we may need that. And we'll just toss these bones right here on the ground. Maybe pick them up on our way back. I do like to make trails through the swamp. That way we're not walking in water. This is really, really, really shallow, so it's okay. We do have a nice little Surtling camp on the way. We can take these guys out. Actually, I better put on some gear. They don't burn me alive. We do move substantially slower when wearing gear, so for the most part, I'll run around naked. Grab this coal up, and we will toss it right in the path. If we have inventory room when we return, we'll just pick it up. Next dungeon's right here. I don't normally carry the swamp key on me, so we did open the gate beforehand. And since it's the first time that we've come in here, we will have to proceed with caution. Never know what you're going to encounter. Alright, so there's a muddy scrap pile right there, and that looks like the only place we can go. I don't hear any mobs yet. And led to another muddy scrap pile. Make sure we don't leave anything on the ground here. Yeah, always mouse over the area. We do have quite a bit of flicker with our circlet. I haven't figured out how to correct that. Don't know which graphical setting would control that. Let's see. He has an axe. That's good. Yeah, I don't like when you have the bow guys and you knock just a little hole in the scrap pile, and then they come after you. Is that really a dead end? Shoot. There's no way. That is it. Well, crap. We got 6 iron. That's not enough. I've never seen a dungeon this small. That sucks. I hope there's another one over here. Well, sure enough. That one's it. Let's see. Yeah, that's not a lot of room for there to be another one, but let's hit it. See if we can find another one, if one exists. And your hoe is a good tool to have in the swamp. Just go ahead and make paths right in front of you so you're not sitting in the water with the leeches. No point in fighting these guys till we take care of the bone pile. And yes, we are fighting him without any armor. And I'm poisoned. possibly going to die. Yes, we are going to die. All right. Grab us some food, get rested, go back and pick up our stuff. Yeah, that is the smallest dungeon I think I have ever come across. Ever. Did at least have 2 scrap piles, but I don't think that's enough. We thoroughly went through this swamp area, this big swamp area with bone mass. This one down here had 1 dungeon or crypt. This one up here had 3. There were a couple little swamps over this way. They didn't have any. And now we're up here. See if we can get oriented here. And we don't want to pick anything up on the way. I mean, we can always drop it. But we want our inventory to be nice and empty so that when we hit our tombstone, we just pick up the stuff. You gotta pay attention to those blobs. That poison sticks around for, what is it, 15 seconds? It'll do quite a bit of damage. I see one of those draugrs right there. I don't see any chests. Is there one up here? Nope, no chest. And that is a bow guy. We'll let him come to us. Oh, we missed that leech and he got us. Oh well, we still have the corpse run buff. All right. Another thing that we have to be careful about is the plains are right there. Don't want to really aggro any goblins. If I see them coming, we should be okay. But still don't want unwanted attention. We need another crypt. Looks like the water's a little bit too deep to go directly across it. What kind of rune do we have here? Fear not that the gods have abandoned you. Valheim drifts from the world tree, and the Vanir cannot come in arms to this world, but still they watch from afar. Keep them ever in your mind. If your faith is strong, they may send you a sign. Alright, so no crypts over here. Not looking so good for this area. I think we got 30. That won't be enough to do what we wanted to at the current base, but we could try sending that iron all the way back home. I see a lamp of some type there. How do we get that direction? Oh, it's a little building. Probably has a chest all the way down there under the water. And an abomination. Good thing he's not near our base. Better put on some gear for this one. And it is better to use the axe than a blunt instrument with these guys. I like to stand next to his left leg and then walk just to the left when he goes to swing. He's trying to bring me into the water. Let's not do that. He's gonna ground slam, and I'm poisoned. Alright, we need to get out from all of this blockage. There we go. Yeah, so with his, well, I called it left leg earlier. It's left from my side. It's his right leg, right front leg. If you stand next to that, it does make fighting him a little bit more predictable because you don't get the ground pound as much. Let's see if we can get him to move away from this tree. There we go. If we move just a little bit to the left, he will miss us, and then we will stay right where his leg lands. And we can swing a little bit early to get all 3 swings in. And if he misses us, then we don't take any hit to our endurance from getting hit in the shield. No, I can't see anything. Alright, collect what we can. I don't know if we're going to find another dungeon here. And it is about dark, so we need to think about heading back. Let's see if we can get all the way to the edge of this map so that will show us we've hit the water. Come on, guy. That's a shooter. And it is nighttime. Maybe we will encounter a wraith. Yeah, it's really, really hard to see once it gets dark in the swamp anyway. Really, another abomination? Alright, let's actually not fight him at night. That could turn out poorly. We'll be in the middle of fighting him, and along comes a wraith or 2. Oh, we definitely don't want to run this way. That's the plains. Or maybe we do. We can draw something from the plains over here to take care of the abomination. There's a wraith. Ooh, we got hit by that ground pound. Did I pick up the chain? I didn't. Oh, he's attacking a goblin. There's the goblins, bullings. He should be able to take those out. Sure is missing them a lot. We'll just let the 2 of them kill each other. Yeah, I don't want to pick a fight with these guys in the dark. You spend too much time paying attention to what he's going to do, and you miss all of the other stuff behind you that you're not paying attention to. All right. Got an abomination trophy. There is something else on the ground there. Oh, that is the trophy. We'll drop something stupid. What kind of garbage do we have? There we go. We only got 6 iron. And we are 1.5 minutes until we lose rested buff. Let's try to head back. Where did we come in from? And another one. That's a shooter. A range dropper. Looks like this area might be a bust. We have run pretty well all the way across it. We haven't examined this area to the south and kind of southeast. We can do that. Now we are no longer rested. Swamp is always eerily creepy at night. Worst part about it is just lack of visibility. The trail is down this direction, so how do we get there from here? Oh, I hit the wrong button. How did it do that? Not rested, so we're running out of stamina very, very quickly. Just gonna have to take a hit and get him. Oh, we don't want to fight that type of ooze. Definitely need stamina. Get him to follow around the direction we want him to. Oh, he's running away. Must be afraid of us. Definitely afraid of us. You said that guy's got some pretty good hoe skills. Alright, so the trail is right here. That's why I like making trails, especially in the swamp. Some of our food wore off as well. Still can't believe how small that crypt was. And it is morning. Ooh, a couple 1 stars. I have no stamina. Now, even though we can't pick this stuff up, that's fine. It will just sit there until we do. Let's go get a rested buff. Check out that southern area before we come up with some type of contingency plan. Might as well get that last 10 smelted. I think that's the last of our raw metals. It is. And I like making clutter. We're just going to toss this stuff on the ground. Oh, I'm out of fire arrows. Oh my. Alright, what choices do we have? I mean, we can go get killed in the mountains. I did enter that Howling Cavern. Then I looked up what it was because I haven't been in one of those. And I guess they have a mini boss. And after you kill the mini boss, I believe you trade to Hildir, and she makes it so that the mini boss can come and raid your camp. Let's repair our items while we're here, just in case. We did use our pickaxe. All right. Southward bound. See if we can follow the edge of the water. That will outline our map for us. Looks like there's some torches, but that is just a runestone. Yeah, these draggerers, even with low gear, you can take them out pretty easily. They swing for the fences, so you don't need a shield or anything. You just back up while they're coming at you, and you'll be out of range. Now, when there's multiple of them, that gets more complicated, but it's not all that hard. When I got to the swamp, I was still in troll gear, so I couldn't effectively block or take a hit from them, just didn't have enough block power. So that helps out by just staying out of range and not getting hit. The fullings, some of them you can do that. The spear guys, no. They have a big distance, and you better have a very strong block value if that's the way you plan on fighting them. Some of those you can get up on big rocks and they can't get to you, so you can just shoot them with your bow, but that takes a long time. Much rather get up close and personal. Having said that, get up close and personal, and they take it personal and shove you right in your grave. I don't see any crypts. Now, when using the hoe out here in the swamp, if you happen to get near a leech that exists and you put some land under him, he can get stuck under the earth, or under the Valheim, whichever, and can pop up suddenly, or can even bite you through the ground, and you can't tell that they're there, so do be cognizant of that. Now, if you set the ground really fast as you're coming up on it, there shouldn't be a leech there, so you'd be in decent shape. And it usually does take them a few seconds to exhibit that behavior. So just keep moving, you'll be fine. I don't know, looks like we covered the whole thing. We're gonna have to find another swamp. Yep. We covered the whole place. That's no fun. They're gonna make me go set up another base camp. Also, when using the hoe to make your paths, try not to run yourself completely out of stamina. For the instance that something comes up to attack you, then you go to swing and you have nothing. Yep. Let's see what our collective loot is. We did clear that dungeon out that's right below us. Alright, so we don't need to throw anything else in the smelter. We got 51. What's this weigh? 252, 360. Shoot. So we can only get a stack of 30 back with us. In one trip, anyway. That's not good. Alright, so if we were to make a run back, what do we need? Because we still don't have the required crafting station because it's made of iron, and there was no iron on this continent, so I never built one. It might be easier to take it to a different camp. Let's see what we do have. We have forge cooler, anvils, and forge bellows, which means we need the smith's anvil, which is 20 iron, or a forged tool rack, which is 15 iron. So this place isn't all that far from our bone mass camp, although we don't want to be anywhere near the swamp areas when we're in a boat. Those leeches are pretty lethal to your boat. But we could potentially take, it would have to be a carve, take from this camp here all the way straight south to the woods over here. We could potentially do that. Where is our closest portal? It says swamp right here. Let's check out this woods area. Our crafting stations for all this stuff is in this spot right here. And there are full trails all the way between these places and all the dungeons up there. Let's check it. Should be this portal. No, that's mountains. This one. Swamp. If you name your portals the same as what you name your facilities on the map, it makes them a whole lot easier to find. Let's see what we got here. Random garbage. Alright, no crafting stations here. They're at the one to the north, but we can at least check out what the woods look like. See if there's any like big spawns, trolls, things like that that could potentially be dangerous when we dock a boat. See if we can avoid getting wet. And I believe that the carve requires some bronze nails. Those we can teleport. Once they are turned into the nails, anyway. There's a spawn right there. Gotta take care of that. Right, this actually does not look like a bad place to land. We get the deer before he runs into the ocean. Yes. The swamp is far enough away that it shouldn't matter. There is a troll. Looks like it belongs in the Blue Man group. Oh my. His ground pound is stronger than the Abomination. Oh, it's because we're naked. Alright. We gotta be careful there. No ground pound. Oh, shoot. We're gonna get hit with that now. Yeah, so we don't want to land too close to the swamp. Actually, don't even want to boat too close to the swamp. We don't want to run into a troll when we're getting off the boat. He will smash it to bits. And we'll have to see what materials we need for a carve. It's been a while since I made a boat. Those short trips that we did to get to that, actually most of these areas we used a raft, just because they were a little bit too far to swim, but otherwise not a good distance. Those things move so slow, it's like pulling teeth. You're going at walk speed, which, if I can remember which button that is, no, not X, is it C or V? One of those. Walk. Boats, rafts move about this speed with a tailwind. There's a troll dungeon. Yeah, we'll go ahead and mark out on the map and ignore it. We've got 3.5 minutes of rested. And here's another spawn. Alright, so we have the coastline pretty well carved out. Is that another troll dungeon? It is. And a regular dungeon. I don't know if we have enough fine wood for a carve. May need to go chop some of that. I don't think it would take all that much. We should have some. We might have 30 or 40. Probably used it all on portals, though. There we go. Right in time for nighttime. All right. Let's pick up some of this garbage. Start putting it away. Keep hitting the buttons incorrectly. Oh, we're full on amber now as well. We're filling up all sorts of stuff here. Got mushrooms. Those should go up here somewhere down here. All right, what do we need for a carve? 30 fine wood and 80 bronze nails. What do we have for nails? 15. I think we make 20 out of a piece of bronze. What do we have there? Copper 10, so we have enough. For, let's see. Possibly 5 bronze. So for nails, 1 bronze, 20 nails. So we need 4 bronze for the boat itself. Ooh, we're 110 short. $110. Looks like down here is our closest 10 area. Or are we 110 short? I was calculating using the 5 bronze. Let's just grab it and see what happens. So we need 4 bronze. Oh, yeah, I guess we have exactly enough. Sweet. We can go ahead and make the nails while we're standing here. Right, now we have nails. We will need, what did that say? Deer skin? 10 deer hide, 20 resin, 30 fine wood. So we need 10 of these, 20 of these. Yep, we're out of stacks of fine wood. Oh, and we actually have 30, exactly. Yes, we can now build a carve. Alright. What we will first have to do is get the items that we need over to this hut here. The one that's labeled Swamp 2. We did just temporarily move that. So let's clear out the plains area first. Well, we can drag the stuff with us while we do that, but we'll clean out that area along the way and potentially move the portal, since we don't need to be in that swamp anymore. Although I may wait until I get the last of the iron to do that. Let's see what happens. Yeah, we can't carry that much. 433. See, can we take one more? Yes, we can. Oh, we can drop off wood and stone. We can take some more. Yeah. Oh, we're just slightly too heavy. All right. This is our endless coal farm. These guys spawn pretty quickly. Every time I go running by, they are back. Alright, that's all we can carry. Yep, went the wrong way. Getting close to the plains, so we do need to put some gear on. Just in case. Never know. when you run, you make a lot of noise. So we'll probably be doing a walk through this area. And we just made a bunch of noise there. There's one. We do need to clean this area up. We'll be running back and forth through here. Sweet, we hit him. Sometimes this guy I might be able to get away from, but he's not interested in me. He must be going after a leech. Oh, we can't pick up the dark iron scrap because I'm full. Oh well, it'll be okay. I don't see any more fullings. I don't see any mosquitoes, the death mosquitoes. There's one. Oh, I hit him. Nice. I don't even have the Draugr Fang bone. Alright, so what we will do, we will build our carve, we will drop off our iron, and then we'll run back and get the rest of the iron, see how much we can take across in the first trip. Good news is you can teleport the boat. You just chop it up, run it through the portal back to the other side, so we don't need to sail back north. All right, iron, in you go. Let's dump this other garbage on the ground. Don't need that, that. We do need a workbench, which means we need 10 wood. Where, oh, where will we get wood? In the woods. That's 10. Or 11. He hit me with a rock. That guy's going for a swim. Alright. Let's just set a crafting station out here. And a carve pointed south out to sea. All right. Drop some of this other garbage back over here. What we can do, since we're just going to run there, run back, to use the power of Eikthyr. Yeah, running across this plains area was no fun. when I had to do it a whole bunch of times in a row. I heard a goblin. It's not a good idea to die when you have an entire inventory full, weight-wise, because when you go to pick up your body, you can't just run by and click it. It will instead pull up the menu and ask you what to do. So that could be double fatal, because usually when you die, the thing that killed you is just going to sit there waiting for you. We've got almost 4 minutes left on our running power. Pick this garbage up, take it to our swamp camp here. Get a little bit more running speed. That's a lot. Alright, so we can't quite get 30. Gotta leave one behind. Got 2 minutes left. That should be enough to make it all the way back, or at least most of the way. I see a fulling, and I see a druggler. Yeah, the spawn rate right in this area is really, really fast. All right. We've got 442, and these weigh more than 10, so that is all we can carry. Let's see. Good. Make sure we have a good save. We do need to wait until morning. And it is evening, so we should be able to just go ahead and sleep. Running out of coffee, gotta switch to something a little stronger. Alright, and let's get it on. Perfect, the wind is to our side. As long as we do have a good speed, we should be able to outrun the serpent. Hopefully we do not encounter the serpent. I don't want to die out in the middle of the sea, especially with all of our gear. If I'm going to get on a raft, I usually do so naked, or I'll grab some old gear like the troll stuff and just put it on for the heck of it. If the wind holds steady, we should be in decent shape. We are drifting a little bit. Need to stay away from that swamp area. And hey, there is one of the island things. I don't remember what those are called. There's a dagger you can make out of those. I don't remember what else you can make out of it. We'll just mark it on the map. We can always come back for it. Those stay where they are, unlike the serpent, who always moves around. But you don't have much time once you get on that and start hitting him with your pickaxe. We need to go just a little bit more to the west. There's the swamp. There's some flying fish. And the wind has shifted. May the winds be ever in your favor. Now we do have some pretty elaborate trails between these two camps down here. They were decently far apart, and I had the materials at the time, so we did make a portal at each of those bases. I guess it wasn't entirely necessary, but it does make things a little bit shorter. You can transport normal goods right through the portals, but just the metal has to come across on your person. Alright, from here we should be able to go straight south. And since I'm on a boat without T-Pain, I have never constructed a longboat. Never done it. So somebody's going to have to school me on that one. Go ahead and leave a comment about that. How's your experience with the longboat? is the end of the swamp and beginning of the woods. Or the forest, yes. We should be able to land on any of these little connected islands out here. We do want to stay well away from that swamp. Don't want any leeches following us. None of that garbage. And having just said that, we're getting a little bit too close there. If we crash in really fast, it'll take some damage off of our boat, and then I won't have to chop it as many times. We'll just chop the boat up, pick it up, take it through the portal, go straight south again like we just did. This looks like a good of any place to crash. I mean, dock. All right, and mark our carve. And a troll. Why is there a troll there? Oh shoot, he's a 1-star. How hard's he gonna hit? Hard. Let's try not to pick a fight with this guy. Just in case. Don't feel like dropping all my stuff out here. We got 6 minutes till we can use our running power again. Another troll. Don't want 2 trolls. We don't want that 1-star. Alright. We just cleared this area out, too. Yep, he's still right behind us. Another thing we don't want to do is lead him to our camp. But usually if you get naked and you just run, they don't follow quite as quickly. They get caught up on the terrain. They'll have to go around certain things. Alright, so if we go right inside and straight through the portal, no chest, so we'll just drop this on the ground. Then we'll be in good shape. When you are not in range, the mobs don't exist anymore. They just despawn. They call them unused assets. All right. set our home point back here. Now we can run from, that was the regular swamp, I believe. Yeah, we can run from there to our base where we have all the crafting utilities, and that's up by bone mass, kind of. Oh, we did have a chest, I just missed it. It was on the other side. Alright. Trail is this way. It's a nice, cozy trail. We haven't been down it for a long time. This one runs pretty much along the edge of the swamp. There are some spots that we do go straight through, but for the most part, it is right along the edge. There's that 1 star. Or at least a 1 star. We're wet and not rested. Not a good combination. And that one has a tree in his hand. I didn't even notice that we didn't have the rested buff anymore. I should have grabbed that before we left. Nice, cozy trail. Get ourselves a couple bridges. Ironically, the mobs don't mess with regular structures. They will only go after the crafting stations, for the most part. There's exceptions to that. Got a nice stair bridge to go right up to our camp. Alright, we don't have a smelter anymore here. We took that with us to the other swamp, but we do still have the crafting stations, and now we have lots more iron. Can we upgrade something right now? Yes, we have level 5. We can upgrade our iron mace if we want, or both pieces of gear. Let's actually go for both pieces of gear. It's also good to have your chests right next to the forge. That way, when you carry too much, you don't have to walk far. Alright, now we have maxed out iron gear. So the helmet, scale mail, and the greaves. So we just need the iron mace. And we need 30. We have 10 here, and I think we have 20. Let's find out. Well, yeah, we can find that out. Let's see. Well, this is not the right camp at all. We need Swamp 2. Swamp 2. We only have 3 here, so we must have taken some extra up to our other camp. Can we carry all this? Yes, we can. Alright, let's make a run out of it. Speaking of run... Another 1-star Surtling. Oh, I completely missed him twice. Looks like it's getting late at night. We need to get through this plains area really fast. Luckily, we're naked and have some extra running abilities. $19 plus 3, 22. So yes, we can. I believe we might save that for next time. What we'll do is we'll go back to the little swamp base where the portal is. That's over top of the dungeon, and actually take the portal back over here after we empty out all of the items at that place. And just leave that as a camp. I don't think we'll be coming back to this area much anymore since there's no more crypts. Take that portal back here, go kill the boat, put the boat back here, and head south one more time. Yeah, hit save. And I guess with that, we'll go ahead and end it for the night. Thank you for joining, and happy Thanksgiving. Make sure you get some leftovers. It's probably been a few hours since you've eaten. Take care of that. I mean, gobble gobble, Viking style. But everybody have a wonderful night. Happy holidays. Stay safe. AFK out.